Hey,
Ooh. Let me get that stuff. Bam. All right. Let's continue. So, yeah, now. I want to make sure everything's up and running.
gotcha.
Yep, everything's looking good.
Hey,
So, y'all know what time it is. This is episode 3 of the WAVcast, and today we're doing something a little bit more simple. We just reading some Reddit stories for y'all, giving our opinions, how we may have interacted with the situation differently. And right now, I'm sure my homie Hazel say something to the people, Hazel.
hello. I am here to talk about things and stuff and stories.
Mm-hmm. So, before we get into it, I'm gonna drop a little trigger warning. Okay, some of these stories involve cheating. Okay,
Mhm.
and I would say most of these stories involve a relationship. All right, and there's a story that does involve sexual assault.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Reddit's kind of fucking wild like that.
It do be Reddit. It do be Reddit.
Hmm. Now, before we move on, I just want to say, you see the background, you see the room we sitting in.
Mhm.
My man chilling that beanbag over there. He's comfy. That is thanks to the amazing artist Tekken Arts. She fucking killed it. Cause me personally, I wanted to give her complete just liberty over the background because I know she was gonna fucking kill it. And look at it, it's amazing. This couch comfy as hell. I'm bringing it with me to Georgia when I move. Now, let's get into the first story. Okay. Now, for the most part, what's it called? You're all not gonna be able to see it. I'm just gonna read it, and we'll give our opinions. Keep it like that. So, am I the asshole for not going to a graduation ceremony? Now, just off of that, Hazel, how are we feeling?
To be honest, a little too vague for me to get an opinion on, but I'd say, let's see, what is it, like a high school graduation or like a college graduation?
Well, I guess we're gonna find out. You ready?
Let's find out, homie. Let's do it.
This happened about a week ago, but I'm still being hounded about it, so I came here to see who's right. Me, 51 male. Son, 17 male. Wife, 51 female. Last week, my son graduated high school, and obviously they held a ceremony. It was pay to enter event, so my family would have had to buy tickets to go. My wife went, but I chose not to because I honestly don't think this is as big of a deal as everyone makes it out to be. Graduating high school is expected, and I don't see it as something to trip over yourself celebrating for because otherwise it enforces the idea that it's something special when it's not. I am not paying to celebrate my son for doing what he is supposed to do. College graduation will be different, but this is just not worth it. Anyway, my wife and son are mad at me for not going because they bought me a ticket, but I just told them I'm flat out not praising my son for the bare minimum. Am I the asshole?
Yeah. Like, sorry, I don't know if this is a good point for me to chime in because, like, holy shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's actually more of a question. Do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Oh, this is all you. You're first.
Okay. Sorry. I wasn't quite sure. But yeah, no, fuck that dad, dude. That's what you get. Like, that's the kind of dad, like, oh, wait, why do my kids not come to my retirement home or whatever? Like, what kind of behavior is that? Yeah, it's a graduation, it's high school, it ain't college, but it's still freaking a milestone in that kid's life. They've only been around for like what, probably 18 years at some point. That's a big deal for an 18-year-old. Guys, the
Mm-hmm.
guy is an asshole. At least that's what I'd say, anyways.
So I personally agree with that. My main thing has to be this. My main thing has to be, why are you not trying to celebrate your son?
I was gonna say, by doing the bare minimum, like, is he rage baiting us, or is he just that much of an inconsiderate dickhead?
Exactly. That's just that's just one of the things. I'm just like, the fuck.
Like, what did you want or expect your son to like want at this time in life? Like, it's his graduation, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did your parents not go to your graduation? Are you just butthurt from that, or like, what's up? Like legit question, because I feel like projection maybe.
And Loki might. I feel like his father probably was like, "Man, this ain't important. I'm leaving," or some shit like that.
I was gonna say, man, what are you thinking about this guy?
What do I think? I think he needs to take all the sticks out of his ass, okay, and be there
I
for
think.
his fucking son.
Preach.
I just, ugh, it's disgusting. It's
Yeah, no,
disgusting.
it's like you have a kid, man. What are you're gonna just like have a kid and not like do the basics? The bare minimum you can do as a father is to come and take care of your kid, to support them.
Mhm. All right. So, are you ready for the next story?
I'm ready for the next story. What you got, bro?
All right. Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend we aren't naming our son after him?
That's a loaded goddamn question.
All right. So this entire post is like kind of fucking crazy.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right. So I'm gonna start with the text message. Right. So, well, actually, no. I'll start with the context. This is what he sent. This is what he sent me the next morning after I tried to tell him that I didn't want to name our son after him because they already have been so many in his family with his name, and I want our son to be his own person. I told him we should pick a different first and middle name since my boyfriend's last name would be on the birth certificate either way.
Okay.
So, here is a text message from the boyfriend. Okay? Now, it's pretty fucking long. I'm glad we had that talk because it made me realize things. You think you're entitled to be the sole creator of my kids, and it hasn't been that way for thousands of years. And you're brainwashed into thinking my kids will be mainly yours to decide what happens to them. Women have every reproductive right in the world, and the guy has no say in anything. And it shouldn't be that way. It wasn't the way it was for thousands of years until feminism took over the minds of gullible, R-worded women, and that R word is a word that is not good and is used to describe people in a very negative light. If you get what I'm saying,
Oh damn.
yeah. What happens to my kids is my decision because they come from my balls. They come
What
from
the
my
fuck?
body into yours to be grown. If I can't have a son named after me, I can't be with you. That whole attitude of if I didn't want you in the room or involved in me giving birth, then I could, and and you don't have a say in what goes on the birth certificate is completely disgusting and disrespectful. When I have kids, they'll be raised on traditional values It's not forcing them to be someone they're not. It's what's been done forever, and I'm not gonna let my kids be raised without traditional values. If I want to name my kid after me and keep it in the family, then I'm going to, with or without you. I need a son, so if you want to take control over the name of my lineage, then I can't be with you.
That's the guy's text.
That's the guy's text. That's the
That
entirety of his
is
text.
what is the lady's response? Because holy shit, how did he even get to that point with that kind of attitude? You know?
So they had some type of argument before the post, and she didn't include that.
Okay, okay. So is that the whole post?
That's the entirety of the post.
Dude, because like, oh, what the hell was he thinking? It comes from his balls. Dude? That's not how that. I'm sorry, but when someone starts talking about 1,000 years we've been doing, I'm like, dude, where were you raised? Did you not have a mom? Like a mom? Like what happened? What the hell happened to you? Dude is absolutely off of his bricks, man.
hmm
What are you thinking?
What am I thinking? I'm thinking what the top comments is thinking. And the top comment says, not traditional values enough to wait for marriage. Just the kind of traditional where he's the ultimate boss.
I fucking hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I got like the ick from dudes like that, dude.
hmm Because it's purely just ego. And
Oh,
uh,
absolutely. It what I never understand with people like that is how do you get to the point where your ego quite literally like how's it not been humbled when but you're an adult person? I'm assuming this guy's like at least in his 20s, right?
mm,
Like they're talking about they're out here talking about having kids and stuff. I'm assuming 20s like bare minimum, you know?
yeah, I think they're around that age. That yeah, it doesn't show their age in this, but they have to be mid 20s,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
my
yeah.
guess.
Because like holy like I just feel bad for the lady. Like is she already is the kid already born or
No,
like
no, 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 no. She's not even pregnant.
she's not even pregnant? He's talking like this? Oh, red flag. That's a good sign to just leave.
I love how it's not just me.
I'm glad it's not just me.
That way you
Like,
get
you get that text message, you legitimately just don't associate. You no longer know this person. Your life is now your own. Like absolutely just not happening, you know?
hmm I, ugh.
Okay. You got any extra thoughts or should we go to the next one?
My thoughts is gonna be this. Okay. Now, when it comes to naming a kid, and this might be a hot take. Okay. I
Okay, okay.
feel
Oh,
like
okay.
I feel like when it comes to naming a kid, yes, it is. It might be nice to ask for a suggestion from the husband. It's the woman's body at the end is her choice. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, no, like actually though, because like, don't get me wrong, I'm the fifth of the person with my name in my family, and I'm like, I kind of wish someone didn't do that shit. But I'm like, the mom's the one who gets the final choice. You're the one that had to carry this thing for 9 months, man. It was like that's not like you know what I mean?
hmm like if it was like a hey, let's sit down, come up with names together, and she is the one who initiated, cool, then y'all can do that. But I feel like she has the most say in any of it because she's the one that has to give birth. She's the one that has to carry it for 9 months, and
Mm-hmm.
she's the one. Like her body is never going to be the same after having the kid in the first place.
Oh, absolutely. Like I 100% agree.
hmm And until MPreg is the actual real thing, like I don't
Give
see
it
any
two,
guy, huh?
give it 2 years. Give it 2 years,
Oh,
man.
okay, I don't know if I'm trying to get pregnant now. I don't know if my girlfriend might make that happen. Shit.
That's something you gotta have a talk about with him, bro.
Yeah.
But nah, I feel you. I'm glad we're on the same page on this one.
Mhm.
There you go. What's the next story though?
So the next story we have: would I be the asshole for leaving my boyfriend of 6 years for not marrying
Whew.
me?
Okay, I'm gonna just listen on this one and see what happens because this one's loaded.
The fucking dragon's breath, Jesus. So this post was made 9 days ago, right? Now, for context, we've been together for 6 years. We have 2 children and a mortgage, the works. I've stressed how much I want to get married. He keeps saying we'll get to it, or we've been too busy, etc. I work full time, make sure all the housework is done, all the bills are paid, do everything for the with slash for the kids and dogs. I've literally cried to him about feeling sad that he won't marry me. I've even offered to go to the courthouse and get married, which is never what I wanted, but would have settled for. Instead, he said we would, but would never take a day off to do it. I feel embarrassed when people ask me why are we not married or when are we going to get married. Would I be the asshole for leaving him over not getting married? Edit. Just want to clarify a few things. We already share finances. I don't want a big fancy wedding, so the issue isn't money. I don't want any of his shit. I make plenty of my own money. The only thing I want and ever wanted is to be his wife. I won't propose because I know that if I did, he would say no. He always told me that. If it's just a piece of paper, alright, if it was just a piece of paper, like so many of you are saying, then why is it such an issue? Then why is it such an issue just to go sign
There's a lot there. Like holy shit.
it? Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you take this one first, bro.
All right, all right. So the first thing, all right, my thing is this. My thing is this. I have a rule. Okay, when a relationship approaches 2 years, if you all haven't had that talk yet of a timeline and where you all want to be, then that talk needs to happen immediately. Okay. Now, I would. All right. An example I have is that I know that what's it called? I'm fucking tired. Sorry.
No, you're good, dog. You're good.
I know that if I'm with someone, I want to be married. I want to say shit. I guess it depends because it's gonna depend by relationship, right? For me, like I'm 23. I'm not in a rush to get married, right? But I found my person when she's ready. I'm ready, type shit. You know.
I got you.
But I feel like there needs to be there needs to be standards on both ends in terms of hey, I want to get married at this time. Okay, cool. Well, I want to get married at this time. If those boundaries are not met, then you two are not meant to be together.
Okay,
Especially
valid.
if you lied
Okay,
about
valid.
it. Like, bro.
No, no, 100% valid though, because like that's just a communication issue at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's communication plus like a whole bunch of other shit, right?
Yep.
Like for me, right? I am of the opinion of like, yeah, it'd be great to have a fucking wedding, but like in this economy, it's just not possible. But if what marriage is what someone wants, that is a talk you have to have. Find a way to make it happen. It's like a once in a lifetime kind of thing, or at the very least, it could be, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I've always just thought like in a weird way, it's just a piece of paper. You know, if you have the connection, if you have the meaning, if you have enough communication, you don't really need like a bit anything else. You know, not generally speaking, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But what gets me is why does she want the marriage? Why is she like I like low key? I don't want to say obsessed, but like they have shared finances. They've been together for 6 years. I think they said they had kids together.
Yeah. 2 kids.
So Yeah, yeah. So why is she needing that little bit of like extra validation? Like I'm guessing she mentioned her family in her post of like she gets embarrassed when they ask why you're not married. Maybe it's like maybe it's like something a little more than just the marriage itself that's bothering her. At least that's what I'm assuming. But also,
Mm,
it kind of messes up on the guy as well for not coming out and be like, "Hey, I don't want to get it." Maybe it is a communication thing. Maybe part of him is also like, "Hey, I don't really see the importance of it." But that he should, if it's important to her, it should be, relatively speaking, enough. You know,
yeah, yeah.
like it's important for her, not you. So like you should do it for her, at the very least. You know.
Hmm. And
Yeah.
what I think it is, right, is the fact that all right. So here's the thing: when it comes to marriage like this in the first place, right?
Hmm.
The main issue with this is the fact that all right, folks. So she wanted.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
bless you, bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So she wanted to be married, and she obviously wanted, a marriage before they got to this point with kids. That's what this post is screaming to me, because I know that when it comes to marriage in general, it's one of those things where it's like if you're gonna be spending the rest of your life together and you all had that conversation, it's non-negotiable, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know, like, for some people, marriage is just a box that you tick. Like, hey, I'm an adult, I got married, and
No,
that's
no, I
probably
agree. I
how.
agree.
Mm, oh, what were we gonna
Sorry,
say?
I just got excited and said I agree.
Oh no, you're fine,
Sorry.
you're fine. But she probably, oh sorry, he probably sees it as just a box to tick, and that box has no weight over the relationship. But she probably wanted the marriage experience, right? In terms
Mhm.
of got down on one knee. He loves her so much. He has to make her his wife type shit, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a disconnect between there because in his mind he's like, we have two kids, we have a mortgage, we have everything already. Why do we have to get married in the first place? Whereas for some people, marriage is like the next rung on a ladder, right? And for him, he's probably surpassed that and just skipped over it at some point in his head. But he never communicated that with her. And she's still there. She still wants to get married, right? And honestly, she deserves to get married. That's the mother of your children, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And for her to be still called a girlfriend in this sense, it's kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah, I agree. I very much agree because it's very much that situation of you've been together and it does feel like a checkbox thing, you know? Like so you go to school, you graduate, you get a job, you get married, you have kids, whole thing, you know? And I can kind of see that too, honestly. But it's like I feel like they just gotta talk about it. Like she got to get him to understand and he got to just do it because admittedly, it's a party, man. Like that's what it comes down to, right? At the
Mm-hmm.
very least, you like the party, I'm guessing, you know? Like like it's a whole event thing.
Mm-hmm.
And at the very least, you can do that much, you know? It doesn't have to be a big thing. She said she doesn't care if it's a big thing or not, you know? So then that's it shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't be even a conversation. It should be do the bare minimum, you know?
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least and on the brutalist sense at the very least. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And I want to just add on some else too, right? That for marriage to be such a deep need for her, right? And he's not trying to fulfill that. That speaks to a deeper crack in the relationship to begin with, right?
Hmm.
Because for some reason he's not willing to marry her, and there are so many different reasons why he may not want to. Because there are a lot of people who see marriage as a trap of, oh, I get married, she can leave at any point, take half my money. When the obvious thing is like, hey, why would you marry someone who would do that to you?
And they're already at that point anyways, though. Like they share finances.
Exactly. So if she leaves and she gets an attorney involved, then either way you're kind of cooked. I
I mean,
don't.
just like
Ugh. Huh?
No, I agree. It's just like just talk about it, you know?
Exactly. From my point of view, it's like, why are y'all not married at this point? Because she said that he would say no if she proposed, then it's on him. And honestly, she should have been all over him right when she got pregnant. I'm not gonna lie to you. The moment
No,
she got
yeah.
pregnant, she should have been on his ass about getting married. I, ugh. All right. Got
No,
anything
I
else to
agree. I
say?
agree. Nah, that's all I got. That's all I got. I think we're on the same point for this.
All right. Next point. Oh, I'm sorry. Next story. Boyfriend found an old photo of a guy with his head on my chest. Now he says I micro cheated before we were even together.
What the fuck is a micro cheat?
I don't
What,
know,
what
man.
what's a micro cheat, man? Like,
I don't even know. I don't even know.
get into it, bro. Get into it. I wanna see.
All right.
I want
I, female 24, and my boyfriend, 25 male, have been in a relationship for over a year. Recently, he was going through my gallery and found a pic of a guy with me. He had his head on my chest. He was a friend, but to the best of my knowledge, neither of us had any intentions or interest in one another. Of course, I can't speak for him fully. I wasn't even aware I had this picture. I genuinely didn't think anything of it. He deleted the picture as soon as he saw it and deleted it from the recently deleted folder. Just for context, the date of the picture was a little over a month before we became official. He got upset and dismissed the matter. Oh, sorry, but dismissed the matter. Days later, he brought it up again and I explained that I didn't have any intentions of being with this guy. I apologized, saying it was wrong and it was not right of someone to have access to me like that, especially someone who I had no intention of being intimate with. I genuinely am a very friendly person and I'm always hugging everyone, even the homeless. I knew it was something that would be an issue in due time, and it's something I've been working on. We fought, he broke up. I went over to his house and we made up, and he apparently forgave me. Days later, he brought it up again and made me apologize for micro cheating on him and being disloyal, and that I betrayed his trust. I first explained that it can't be any form of cheating because we weren't officially together, though we would go on dates and stuff. In the beginning, he used to give slight hints of not wanting a relationship, but that's besides the point. Even then, I didn't want this person in the picture at all. I proceeded to apologize for the micro cheating, the betrayal, and everything it caused, and everything because it was getting exhausting. But later, it didn't sit right with me, and I told him I'm only apologizing for giving someone access to me like that because I know it isn't right. But I'm taking back every other part of my apology that says I acknowledge the micro cheating and being disloyal. As much as I do realize that it hurt him, I don't think I owed him loyalty during the talking stage. I chose to be loyal to him in the time. Nonetheless, cause he was the only person I was talking to, but I don't believe I owed it to him. Now he's saying he can look past it, and he can't look past it and can't view me the same. He can't get a mental picture of another guy on my boobs. He feels deeply
what?
hurt.
Wait, what the fuck?
He feels deeply hurt and doesn't understand how I feel I don't owe him loyalty. My thinking is messed up. Please advise me. How do I handle this situation? Am I the asshole?
Take this first. I can't. Oh my god.
Okay. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this first. So notice Hazel, how all of this started because he was looking for shit. He was looking through her shit, right? He was looking for an issue. He was looking for an issue or something to hold over her head so he could act a certain way, right? Now, my main thing is this, okay? Because the talking stage, all that. everyone has their own boundaries, right? My main thing is this: if I'm interested in someone, I ask for exclusivity off the bat, right? And that's after talking to them for a while, okay? Because the whole like dating stage, talking stage, whatever you want to call it, everyone has their own way of going about it. But me personally, I don't know if I've told chat this. I'm actually demisexual, to where when I fall hard, and I only have feelings for that one person. Like I'm not even gonna be attracted to someone unless I've been with them for a while and I know like their vibe and shit, right? So here's the thing with all of this. Someone please tell me why the fuck this guy has such an issue with they were friends. They were friends. And this guy was laying his head on her chest, right? Why is it that it went from, oh well, I have an issue with you not being loyal, to why was he laying on your titties? Nigga, what?
Like there's a leap there, bro. Like that's the thing that gets me is that there is a definite fucking leap. Like if I'm understanding this right, and forgive me, maybe it's the way it was worded, but he's freaking out at her having physical contact with another human being that's just that, just contact.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's it. That's it. Like that screams insecurity.
Yeah.
That screams like toxic masculinity at its finest. Like, oh, you wanna go do this things and stuff. Oh no, you can't do that. Whatever. Like that's dumb, right? Like just let her. Like she's not hurting anyone. She's not looking for anyone. She's somehow, for some reason, into you because that's what I'm. She's in a relationship with this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he calls it micro. What the fuck is micro cheating, dog? Like what actually? Like, well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The first thing I thought when you said that, I was like, did they? She like go to second base or something? Like, is it that? No, no. She just fucking held it like that. Nothing happened. Literally, nothing fucking happened. No bases were hit or touched. It just, it just, eh. It screams annoying to me, if I'm being completely honest.
Mm-hmm. For me, it screams insecurity.
Uh, yeah, a lot of it to be honest. Like I can smell it from here, man.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, do you have anything else you want to add to this or no?
Nah, that's all I got. Like this one was just kind of like this guy's an asshole. Just go. Yeah, literally anyone better, you know. Anyone could be better.
Mm-hmm. Ah. So. Next story.
What you got for me, bro?
Woo. Okay. We have fucking hell. The rest of these are kind of crazy. All right, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 3.
Oh, I'm gonna go with two.
Fuck.
You said number between
Okay.
1 and 3. That's obviously two.
Okay. Am I overreacting for not wanting my girlfriend to wear very revealing clothes?
Excuse me.
Yep.
Poor cat. Okay,
So,
okay. Let's get into it.
here it is right here. She showed me a pair of very short shorts she was planning to wear out. I didn't say much at first. When she asked for my opinion, I told her I wasn't really a fan. She replied, I can wear whatever I want. But then she said she'd just wear a shirt instead, which is something I've had an issue with in the past due to how revealing it is, especially since her chest draws attention. A while ago, I asked her to only wear that shirt with me, and at the time, she seemed cool with that. But when I looked bothered this time, she just brushed it off as a joke. And that's what led into the text you're about to read. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Alright. IDK how my clothes are provocative. My clothing makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel confident in myself. I dress for myself. I don't dress for others. You know I never cared about what you wear, but there's like an extent to it. Asia. What? Is that her name? He did a stupid. This motherfucker's so stupid. He blurred her name out so you couldn't see it in the contacts, but he used her name in the text message and didn't blur. Oh my fucking gosh.
That's fucking stupid.
But
Okay.
I'm sorry. But there's like an extent to it, Asia. Like you were trying to make me think you were wearing those shorts when you clearly knew I would appreciate you wearing them. And then right after you said you were joking, you said you were gonna wear the shirt that you know I've always had the biggest issue with, and that's why I think you were being insensitive. I was joking. I don't dress the way I dress for people to look at me because I want them to. If you don't like the way I dress to make me feel good, and I mean myself, then I DK what to tell you. To me personally, I feel like you're thinking that I'm dressing for attention. I feel like you think the way I dress makes you think of me in a different way and not in a good way. I'm not trying to control how you dress. I know you dress for yourself, and I respect that. I think what bothered me was feeling like my feelings weren't being taken seriously, especially when it felt like a joke at my expense. I kind of just feel, I just want to feel respected, and I felt like it wasn't there. I wasn't even trying to disrespect you, Matthew. Oh, he left his name in here too, dumbass.
Oh my god.
We used
2 for 2? You can't even do a goddamn Reddit post right.
exactly. We used to joke like that. I guess it's not just gonna be how we used to be, but it was a joke at my expense, Asia. That's the upsetting part about it, and I felt disrespected personally. I wasn't trying to disrespect you at all, Matthew. I promise you. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry that I made you feel disrespect. Why is she apologizing? I don't want you to have to tiptoe around jokes. I just felt like you knew that I didn't like that shirt. You tried to make a joke out of it, knowing that I didn't like it. And we have another. Sorry, my mouse is acting up. We have another
Oh,
one.
you're good, you're good.
Like it just felt like my feelings about it were made into a joke. You know. I wasn't trying to make it seem. I wasn't trying to make it seem that way, Matthew. He just stopped censoring at this point. I know how you feel about that shirt. That's why I don't wear it unless I have a bikini under it. I use that shirt as a swimsuit cover now. Wow. And I know you weren't gonna wear it, but that's not really where I'm coming from. Could you explain a little more then on where you're coming from? Like dumb it down? Oh fuck. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I know you dress for yourself and I respect that. What bothered me was a joke about the shirt. You already knew it made me uncomfortable. So you brought it up like that, I feel like my feelings were being played with. I'm not saying that you were trying to hurt me, but it still stung. It made me feel like something I care about wasn't taken seriously. I just want to be honest about why it upset me and not to start anything, just to feel heard. I understand. I'm sorry I made you feel like feelings do matter to me, but your feelings really do matter to me, and I really hope you know that. Oh, oh, he hit a message he sent, but she responded to it in the middle of the messages. So the message that he sent said, and at the same time, I know you do dress for yourself, but I can definitely notice when your outfits attract unwanted attention and when they're going to attract it. She responded, what do you mean by attract unwanted and wanted attention?
He is just hitting all of the worst notes.
He's hitting so many fucking landmines. That's what I'm imagining, like a guy just like trying to navigate around saying something, and then just triggering each and every like separate fucking landmine because he just doesn't know what to say.
Legit though.
All right, so here we go. We got more. Okay, and I hate to sound controlling. That's why I never really indulged too far into this topic. Like you say, you put on a little extreme outfit, right? Maybe you think it seems fine. But like me as a guy, I can definitely notice, oh wow, this outfit is going to be seen in a sexual way. That's that's not me, but I can tell when it's going to give you unwanted attention. She said, I understand and I am sorry. I'm wearing jeans, by the way. Okay, I
She
accept your apology.
apologized?
Oh, she really doesn't have to apologize. But I don't even know. So here it is. She said, is it okay if I wear the tank top out I'm wearing since it's hella hot out? Why are you a grown ass woman asking someone
I was about
what
to
to wear?
say.
I'm sorry. Chat, take this to heart, okay? If your partner is acting like they're your parental figure and restricting what you can and can't fucking wear, dump them. No. And of course, that doesn't. We're not talking about the extreme. We're not talking about no extreme shit, okay? If the homie is trying to pull up to the function wearing nothing but a thong, then say something. But we're talking about regular clothing. She's wearing regular clothing, and he sees it as sexual.
Like she's just wearing jeans and like a crop top or something, or like what exactly is she like? I'm hearing just normal fucking clothes, man.
Mm-hmm. And here it is, right here. He said, "It's just tough seeing you wear things that I know will get sexualized by people. It's not about control. It just gets to me because I care and I hate how others might look at you like that." She said, "They can think of me any type of way. They can judge me. I don't care. It's been like that my whole life. And it went to a point where I just don't care." Exactly.
Damn right.
And he said, "Well, unfortunately, I still care, to be honest, but I'll try and stop." She said, very loaded question. Why do you care what people think of me? Ladies and gentlemen, she's about to wake up.
She's cooking.
So, the next question is it because you're worried they judge you for being with me?
Woo!
So. Well, this man, in his infinite wisdom, decided to respond, because I respect you and would like others too.
You're not respecting her, homie. I hate to break it to you.
You're not.
You're doing quite literally the opposite, man.
Exactly. And he responded to her saying, Are you is it because you're worried they judge you for being with me?" And he responded to that with no, not at all. Then she said, They respect me. They respect me or they don't. That's how life is though. People don't care. They just don't respect others besides the ones they love and care about. I don't care if people don't respect me. That's their problem, not mine. He said okay, and she left him on red.
Good
So,
for her, man. She fucking woke up to that shit.
mm-hmm,
Like absolutely. Why would you? Why? What was the? What's the thought process?
that is the question. That is the question. So, here we go.
I'm legitimately over here just thinking to myself, like, what are you getting out of being this much of an insecure asshole, dude? Like, he's judging her for what she's wearing. He's not letting her go out and do anything. She's not really wearing anything. How long did they give it time for how long they were doing anything together?
They didn't give a timeline, but it looks like they're just going out for a little bit. This doesn't seem like anything like fancy or anything like that.
Yeah, bullet dodged.
Mm. So we have another. One second. Sorry. One second. I'm trying to fucking get to it. Right, this being stupid. Sorry. One second.
You're good. You're
Oh,
good.
pressure. Okay. This is whew. This one's gonna be kind of crazy. You ready?
Yes, sir.
So, female 24. I found out a horrible secret about my fiance, a male 27. How do I confront him? NSFW. How we feel about that title?
Uh, very vague. I'm just like the NSFW got me a little scared. Not gonna lie.
All right. So, here we go. We've been together for 3 years and a half. Everything had been great. In fact, I would say the healthiest relationship I've ever had. So, Red, somebody lied about his age. No. He's been caring, sweet, and just a little introverted. We've never had any serious arguments at all. But around 2 days ago, he fell asleep with his phone on. He has it set to never lock, so I decided to take a peek. Not really expecting to find anything. Now I feel pretty stupid. I feel really stupid for it. So, big trigger warning. Big trigger warning. They typed it twice. Quick.
Okay, okay.
Quick.
This is a big warning.
Mm-hmm. I found out he collects videos and pictures of dead bodies, men and women. He even has several playlists on YouTube ranging from funerals to autopsies. They are perfectly organized. None of it is over the top violent, but it is all post mortem. I am talking about hundreds of these photos and videos. Quick edit, since I didn't think I made myself clear enough. These titles and some of the images are explicitly sexual in nature. The ones he wrote as well. If they were only fascination, I could have easily understood. But that's the part that has me shocked and confused. At first, I tried to blame it on his grief and the fact that he suffered way too many losses, nearly lost his entire family. However, these albums and playlists have titles with very inappropriate undertones. And then I found he bookmarked 2 pages, both of which display pictures and stories of deceased people, again with very obviously sexual and romantic intent, and even explicitly so for the stories. I struggle to remember exactly what I saw because I was so in shock. But think of the titles being kind of like dead beauties slash hotties. He has never been violent or expressed any kind of sadism toward me or anyone else that I know of. He has spoken before about how he finds funerals and death to be quite peaceful and something he finds beauty in. But I never saw this as strange considering what he's been through. Now I'm not so sure what he meant by that. I am honestly upset, but I haven't been able to really gather the courage to confront him about this. I mean, I'm so confused. I've never seen anything like this before. If anyone can offer me any guidance on how to bring this up to him, I would appreciate it. Now, before we say anything, where is it? Before we say anything, because I want y'all to really feel how the comments are feeling. Because I know Hazel's like fucking shaking right now in that beanbag.
Just a little, just a little.
The top comment says, I fear this is bigger than Reddit. And the second comment says, fucking run. So, how are we feeling, Hazel?
Fucking run! Like this is the setup of a horror movie, man. I get having morbid curiosity and like interest in weird shit, I guess, but like there's a line. There's a very, very, very obvious line. And at some point you gotta realize, hey, maybe let's not do this bullshit because this guy's gonna fucking murder me in my sleep, and then I'd be one of these dead beauties or whatever the fuck whatever the fuck he was on. Like, what the hell, man? Like, who in their right mind sees this shit and it's like I hear Reddit stories like anyone else does, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hear ones like this that specifically make me think like this girl must be so nice and so sweet and think the best of everyone because she gave him the benefit of the fucking doubt multiple times. But this dude is just fucking insane. Like insane, dude.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm
He's.
legitimately trying to like think to myself, like, why? Why did she put up with it?
Mm-hmm.
What was the actual reasoning of it,
Yep.
I can't justify it. I can't do anything. I just feel incredibly bad for this girl. Like this feels wrong. It feels upsetting. And to be honest, I can't help but think to myself, is she still alive? Like Loki?
Yeah.
Have we heard back from her? How long was this post?
This was 26 days ago. Now, the day of, she made a comment saying, I apologize for the lack of interaction. I feel quite overwhelmed, but I appreciate and will read through all the advice. Everyone is telling her to run for her fucking life.
Probably the best for the best, to be honest.
Mhm. So, I have two comments. I want to. Sorry. I have two comments I want to read for y'all. The first one is my friend dated a guy like that. He had a website that he followed and bookmarked called Cute Dead Girls. It was graphic and disturbing. Mostly cartel murders from Mexico and South America, but the pictures were also sexual in nature. He ended up choking her in bed and she ended it and never looked back.
Christ.
So, next one. Okay, so I'm an embalmer and I deal with death regularly. I'm also telling you to get the fuck out of this relationship. He's fucking weird. I'd also seriously consider making screenshots, saving them, and keep tabs on him somehow, even after you leave. If he gets a job in anything to do with the dead, please contact his employers. It might just be a fantasy of his, but this is deeply disturbing. So, I'm trying to see. Yeah. Yeah, so everyone is basically saying plan her as she needs to run. And that jeez. So one second. One second. We're gonna fucking hell, man. I'm sorry, that story was fucked up.
No, because like I got anything else to say other than fucking yikes, get the hell out of there. Why did you entertain this for more than 5 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
God bless your heart for like not just like she was trying to give like again trying to give him a fucking out like low key, but like no. Just no, honey. Just no. There's literally so many better people that aren't that fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. So so. What I'm going to do right now is we're going to take a very quick intermission because I need to get some more water and ice. Okay. Now, Hazel,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be gone for like at most 5 minutes. I just need you to entertain the people while I'm
Okay.
gone.
I can freaking try. If I will I don't know what I'm gonna do with these people, but you best hurry back, WAP, before I start a cold or a fire or some shit.
Well, you know what? You know what? I got a topic you can talk about for 5 minutes somewhere.
What you got? What you got?
The price hikes of the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, fuck that shit. I'm not talking about it. Everyone knows it's a goddamn scam. I'm not entertaining that for 5 goddamn seconds.
Okay,
I thought
okay, okay.
Nintendo Switch was supposed to be cool. Okay, yeah, I got this. I got this.
You got it. I'll be back.
Okay. I see you in a little bit, boy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I guess that's a good topic to talk about, but like, hey. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Siren. I'd very much rather also have I'd rather have a Steam Deck by leaps and bounds, man. At least that seems like it's useful and could be fun. Hi, bud. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to WAV's chat, where I am in a beanbag and causing fires just by me being here. It happens. Don't worry about it. Don't question it. It's perfectly normal. No one's gonna get hurt. At least 99% sure that no one's gonna get hurt. But yeah, no, it's just like I was under the impression that the Nintendo Switch shit was supposed to be like some of the best consoles. I got into the Nintendo Switch with into Nintendo stuff with Pokemon, I guess, as a kid, but I didn't think of anything more than that until like I got older, you know? And then I got Nintendo Switch and played Monster Hunter and stuff on it, you know? But holy shit, like I heard stuff about the Switch too. They're breaking the old Switches so people have to buy the new one, and it's like no, why would you? Why would you? Why? Why would that? Yeah, yeah. I always wanted a Wii. I will say I played the Wii at the very least, but I never like actually did much more than like go to a friend's house who had one and played bowling. So 1v1 me and freaking Wii bowling, man. Absolutely, any day of the week. Haven't played it in like 15 years, but I'll do it. I'll do it. But now I'm kind of like thinking about what the future of gaming is looking like right now, man. And I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of just like, what's going on? What are we doing? What is the purpose of all this BS? Why are we actively trying to sky hike all the prices, you know? At least that's what I'm kind of seeing anyways. And I'm like, can we just low key just bring it back to the days of you go to a GameStop and it's like actually a decent stop or whatever, and it has like the 3 for 20 deal, and they're like decently like it was back in like the 2009 2012 era specifically. Oh, Saren, you and me gotta do it. You and me gotta absolutely play this game now. And then we don't have to full own such a modern copies. Dude, don't even get me started on that shit. It's like, do you want customers or not? You know? Like real shit. Do you want customers? Who like we already got to deal with $70 fucking games, man. That's why like I used to be PC man. I want a PC. I want a console. I always want a console. I'll play a goddamn console game. Whole fucking shebang, right? But the older I got, the more I was like, okay, yeah, this is some bullshit. This is some absolute bullshit. And then I got a PC that can do a lot more than that, plus with the emulators and everything. And I'm like, bro, are you actually kidding me right now? Like, are you playing with my emotions? What did I do? What did I actually do to like hurt you so much? You wanna pull this on me, you know? Thank you. At least I'm not the only. Apparently not. And all this happening before GTA 6. Don't even get me with the GTA 6 bullshit. They had to leak their files because someone got into their shit because no one was gonna get to the goddamn game. And I just like sorry, I got a lot to talk about the gaming industry right now, apparently. Like it's not like the worst thing ever. It's far from the worst thing ever, but it's also like, can we for 5 seconds just realize that we live in an economy? It sounds so terrible. It sounds so bad. Like how is anyone supposed to afford a game, you know? Yes, I want to play GTA 5, but I'm scared. Dude, don't even get me started. I got GTA 5 and GTA 4 like back to back because I was a young impressionable lad that knew people who play games, and I got a game to play a game. But well, as soon as I got that game, they switched to a new game. And I played that game and I played it, and I don't even know what I did. I just know it was a thing. And it was boring. I play Red Dead Redemption, and that's a fun game, but I don't know what they're gonna put in GTA 6 to make it any different than GTA 5 or 4 or anything. Like it's gonna be a story with a lot of cursing, a lot of like over the top stupid commentary, like boobs and freaking drugs and like weird guys. Like it's gonna be the whole thing all over again. and then they're gonna charge us like $100 for that, and a lot of us are gonna buy it. I know if my homies play GTA 6, I'm gonna play GTA 6, and that's how it freaking starts, man. Sorry, I didn't realize I was this freaking intense when it comes to this shit. Hopefully, WAV brings me back. Dude, no, like, cause like when I played Red Dead Redemption 2, that was my like I don't know many other Rockstar games other than GTA 6 and GTA 5. Fuck me. And Red Dead. So forgive me if I don't like know if they have better stories. I know there's like Dead Rising, but that's Dead Rising. Or is that Capcom? It's probably Capcom. But whatever, right? It's basically like they have good story writers on their team. Where's the story at? Some people like I tried to play the story mode in GTA 5 and I got the whole crew together, I guess. I met Trevor or whatever the hell his name is. I'm like, huh? It's supposed to be funny, it's supposed to be entertaining, it's supposed to be good missions. I'd rather be playing Payday or like Fortnite, well, hell, for Fortnite recently at least. I tried it when it came out, was not a fan, but now like I play it with the homies every now and then, or I try to anyways, and it's a good time.
What
Thank you.
did I
I'm not the
miss?
only one. You missed a rant about freaking capitalism, video game industry, and bullshit. I was going. I'm not gonna lie. I was going off a little bit. I was going off on your channel, bro.
That's perfectly
Yeah, no, I
fine.
agree with you, Sarah. I agree. The playing Minecraft over GTA, absolutely. Any day of the week, bro.
All right. So
But
let's see.
the homie back.
So we have some. All right.
How many
Good.
stories do you have left?
How many do we have left? Let me count those. We have 7.
11?
No, 7.
Oh, seven. Let's do it, bro.
Yes, I got that
Did you get
H2O.
that?
I got
I was
ice.
gonna say, bro, you gotta get that hydrate. You gotta get that hydrate, don't me?
This cup is bigger than my head. It's amazing.
How big? Well, how big is your head? Is your head like 2 inches? Is it like 18 feet? Like how big? How much water are you actually taking?
Hold up. I'm not gonna show it on stream, but I am gonna show it to you, Halo. You get to see. 1 second.
Yeah. Send it to me. Send it to me, bro.
There you go. No. Look
Let me
at
see it. Let me see it.
Discord. Look at Discord. All right. I have my camera on.
Oh, I see.
All right. Now here's the cup.
That's that's okay. You're hydrated. You're hydrated for sure, bro.
I am hydrated. All right.
I was like low key worried about you, but I'm like, nah, he got it. He got what he needs. He knows what he has.
hmm So, all right. We have we got some stories left. They're all pretty drama filled. So
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm gonna we have one positive story that I'm saving for the end.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this one. Perfect. We're gonna get out the way. Congrats on being first, Soren. My fiance accused me of cheating and kicked me and our baby out. I gave him the paternity test results, and now he wants us back. Anything
Okay.
to say, Oliver?
Did we just enter a Murray episode?
We may have. We may have. You know? Okay, Soren. I just got a text that scared the shit out of me. 1 second. Okay, I need to go do something real quick. I'll be right back. Hazel, please entertain the people for like 30 seconds.
I got you, homie. Hello, peoples. It's me again, your casual bovine of destruction and chaos. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. How's it been? Long time no see. Long time no here. Here, see. Okay, so like, when you read, is it like it's reading, but like, how do you say that? Is it like long time no read? That doesn't sound right. But like long time no here also doesn't sound right. Long time no, long time. Sorry, clearly I'm off my rockers and completely and totally batshit insane. So this is We're here again with round two with me, guys. I only have two modes. It's either let's rant about shit for no goddamn reason, or let's get real for a little bit. It's been a long day without you. Hey Siren, I fucking vibe with that positivity, homie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, like I don't have anything specifically to say or anything else. I don't feel like continuing the Nintendo thing because it's Nintendo, and the more attention they get, then it's what they want. It's what they want, though. Exactly what they're trying to do. And I'm like, let's not give them that. Let's make things complicated. Let's make things interesting.
Alright.
Oh wait, did you do that? Is it? It's been a long day without you, my friend. Like the song, or was that just like you being nice? Did you just make a freaking reference like without you, my friend? And that like that freaking. I've never seen the movies other than the first one, but the Fast and the Furious movies, it was both. I like that kind of. I like the way you do things. You have a good brain there on your in your head, sir, and you got a good brain. But I got things and stuffs to say and do's, but nothing of mine yet. Oddly enough. Hmm. What are we thinking about Marvel Rivals, chat? That's currently the game that's my quick go-to get in, get out kind of game. Thank you, sir. I like the manners we got right now. Very manifold, very, very, very demure,
Whew.
very. People still doing that meme.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow, thank God you're back. I had to socialize.
The socialize.
I had to socialize, bro. What
Sarin,
you doing to me?
Sarin is cool people. I know Myra. So you're fine.
Nah, he a vibe. He a vibe. I vibe with him. I vibe with him.
Alright. So.
Oh, only assessing over the Marvel story. Yeah, okay, now so wait, which Marvel storyline are you currently? Sorry. I was gonna continue the conversation with Seren, but we got WAVcast, and now we gotta do Reddit
No, no,
stories.
no, no, no. I'll let y'all go. I got it. Keep going.
He's talking about Marvel storyline. We're talking about the movies. We're talking about the comics, or we're talking about Rivals. Because like low key, Rivals is going hard right now. At least for me, anyways. I'm like I won't lie, I'm casually playing it while I'm here listening to these Reddit stories so I can like multitask. But
Mm-hmm.
like it's a vibe for me. But like the movies are dead to me at this point. There's not really any
Oh,
point
they're in
in it.
ads.
They're in ads. No.
What's up,
Well, yeah,
Sam? Thanks for showing up.
but yeah, nah. I think when they get back, we should go with the Reddit stories though.
All right.
Mainly because I will be talking about this for the entire goddamn night.
And that's perfectly fine. Don't mind
It
it
is
at
one thing
all.
you It is one thing you learn about me, Wab, is that I have a hard time shutting up.
You play with me. You know I'm the same damn way. Come on.
Same way only. We got to get together and play a horror game at some point, man. It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm. Telling you. Trying to see if I can get a new job so I have a schedule.
I feel you, man. I hope that goes well with you, though.
I appreciate it.
I know. Yeah.
Slides a stack of bagels, payday for the ad meal. Thank you. No problem.
You know, I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. I can actually low key use a goddamn waggle right now, like a really good freaking waggle. I
Oh
have a
yeah.
craving.
We make
Yeah,
them
I got.
fresh.
You make them fresh. You make them good.
Mm-hmm.
I trust your waggles. I want you to know that your waggles are not something I give lightly. Or well, it's not something I don't give lightly, but more like I don't take them lightly. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, we
Bagels are
appreciate that.
incredibly important to this economy, to our way of
Mm-hmm.
life. Wow,
True. If we went out of business, the economy would probably fail.
absolutely. If you didn't have waggles, wow, why would I get up and go to work every day?
I'm back.
Today's
Also
day,
back. Welcome
yeah,
back.
meal. I, but no, I like what Sir says. Like just like a bagels payday for the ad meal.
All right.
There we go. But let's get back to those stories though.
All right. So for Seb, you weren't here. The title of the story is My Fiance Accused Me of Cheating and Kicks Me and Our Baby Out. I gave him the paternity test results, and now he wants us back. I, 23 female, am at a loss. My fiance, 24 male, and I recently had a baby boy. He came out looking like me. I have two other children from a previous relationship, and my family dream genes are very strong. 2 months ago, my fiance ambushed me in our kitchen and told me he knew that our son wasn't his. And he always knew that I was a whore and a liar, and told me to get my crap and to get me and the little bastard out of the house. I thought he was joking at first and laughed. He grabbed me by my hair and dragged me out of the
Excuse you?
house. Our son was screaming at this point, and he picked him up, brought him to me, tossing him in my arms. Had I not already recovered from him laying hands on me, I would have dropped our baby boy. I was bawling. As I called the police, they came and escorted me through the house to get my belongings. I don't know why, but something inside me snapped. I went straight to my lawyer and had a paternity test done shortly after. He was 100% the father. I dropped the envelope with the results off of the mailbox, and about an hour later, my phone exploded with apologies and excuses. He called me at least 40 times before I finally answered. He immediately began sobbing, saying he was sorry. He should have never doubted me. His mom and sister had told him that they had seen a man leaving our home who resembled our son.
Was that just him?
We had an electrician at the house that day, and I wasn't even at home. My fiance was. I asked him why he didn't dig for more details, and asked me before he went insane on me, and that I would never forget him for putting his hands on me. He sobbed and begged more, asking me to think of our son and my other children who loved him and that he loves them as his own. I don't know what to do. He called me a few hours ago, and I haven't responded since what do I do? I want my children to have that good father figure back, but I don't know after seeing that dark side of him. So, before we read this, I saw that I Love Being Latina redeemed my song of the day. So, in case you were wondering, my song of the day. 1 second. Shit. Sorry. So, play next. Let me move this up. Wait. Can I move it up? There we go. My song of the day is Back at One with Brian McKnight. Now, if you don't know what Back at One is, Brian McKnight goes through the steps of loving you, right? And I love this song because I heard it when I was a kid. Brian McKnight has always been a part of my family. Not like that in terms of my family was playing his music, but the reason I love this song now, I can't stop laughing when I hear it, is because someone had the genius idea of using this song over a Marvel Rivals Winter Soldier edit. So when he goes, one, like a dream come true, is Bucky punching the shit out of somebody. And then he
I
goes,
love that.
two. Oh my god. It's amazing. It's amazing. I actually want to see if I can find an edit with that right now. Okay. You'll have to find it. But I think if I find it, I'll just drop it in chat. The edit I'm talking about.
It, bro.
In a second. I just typed back into one Winter Soldier, and it's oh my gosh, it's so fucking perfect. Okay, you may have heard it. It was a bit louder, but I just sent it in chat. Let me see. Lucky, enjoy the scene. You got a free bottle of tequila. What? Damn. Thank you. The owner gave it to me because I was being harassed at the bar. Oh, someone needs to die. Got you.
Yeah, yeah. Is that why Siren got their wooden bat?
It could
Because
be.
like, because like low key, I don't know if it's for this douchebag of a dad or if it's like, or if it was for that. But either way, very valid to have a bat like that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's song of the day, and that's the edit in there. But the story's not done yet. That's the thing. So
It's not done. Okay.
no, it's not done
Woo.
yet. We actually have an update now. When I actually went on to the story, I don't think the update was here, but now it is. So the update. I have placed a restraining order on my now ex, and I sold the ring and got a car and a rental home. And I also paid for a few months advance on a daycare for my children. I'll be restarting my nursing school plan I had put on hold for him, and I have blocked every person, be it family or friend, who thinks I should go back to him. I love my children more than anything in the world, and him just throwing us out like garbage, like that, opened my eyes to what was really going on in his mind. The look he gave me that day has given me nightmares, and I'm currently looking for a good therapist. Thank you for all the tips and support from everyone. It means the world to me. Side edit. His family is from old money, and I am not. I was raised with butter, bread, and hamburger helper. He was raised on $1,000 dinners. So the ring was by far the most expensive thing I have ever owned in my life. I couldn't bring myself to give it back to that monster. So I used it to pay for a new life for myself and my children. So far, none of them have shown any signs of trauma from the incident, but I'm keeping a very close eye on them, just in case, because I never knew how trapped I was until I got away. So to anyone out there who feels that they don't, who ain't, wow, to anyone who feels that way, don't go back. Don't stick around like I did. It could mean your life. I was lucky. And again, thank you everyone for your support. So, the top comment, right? Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. I'm about to go to bed because I work tomorrow. Embo. Aww. Enjoy the stream chat. Have a good night, Hazel and Wild. Yep. Later, Soren. Thank you for showing
It was,
up.
it was nice meeting you.
Mm-hmm. They really cool. They supported me, bro.
They supported.
I wanted to fight that person because I told him to chill it. It's just a game, but he like I put dog in here, so it means more to me. Yelling messes up sport. It does. Oh my god, that was gonna be a WAVcast episode about sports betting, but I don't know anyone who like knows sports betting like that. You know, that's the issue. But yeah, it's horrible. You got grown men screaming about, oh, they fucked up my parlay. They're screaming and shit like, dog, it's not that serious. I'm telling you. So, top comment. He's violent, explosive, and doesn't trust you. His mom was nasty on purpose. You don't want to have anything to do with you. Co-parent through an app and your lawyer only. He could very easily get violent again at the slightest provocation, especially if his mom wants you gone, which we saw. He had her by her hair, was dragging her out of the house, and threw their baby at her. Me and Tudor no sports betting. Ooh. Would y'all like to be on the WAVcast episode? What to play
I was
that?
gonna say that.
What are you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say exactly that because, like, holy shit, you guys are just going off right now. I have no idea what sports betting is, but I like the vibe you guys got.
Mm-hmm. But do you have anything to say to the story, Hazel?
Oh, bro, I got a whole lot of shit to say to this fucking story. I was just waiting for a moment to get in on this because, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So
Get
first of
off your
all, good
chest.
on this girl. Good on this girl for getting the fuck out of Dodge because, dude. So like, all I'm hearing is that all it took was his mom was spitting some venom into the ear to ruin what could have been a like loving, happy family for a lifetime. And dude decided to fuck it up because mama said so and so, and he was an asshole about it. Like, like legitimate scum behavior. Because how are you gonna like? There was it just one kid or multiple kids that she had? Because the way he worded it was like he with his apologies, like multiple kids were in the situation, so it wasn't just the one, but that one was his for sure. I think is what I got, but I'm not sure if that's what it was. Was that what it was?
So they had a baby together. She had two kids in the house from past relationships.
Okay, okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Which freaking pisses me off even more because it's like, where were the other kids in this situation? Because that's traumatic for them as well. She has been keeping such an eye on her kids. So this is a mom that you can tell loves her freaking babies. Like, absolutely, that they mean the world to her. Because she didn't take a second before she was like, yeah, no, this is fucking terrible. I'm gonna sell this fucking ring, get all my life, because this guy is like legitimately just the worst thing. And she saw it that day. She saw how fucking shitty and terrible this guy was. And I just can't. I'm just happy that she's okay, that her kids are okay. But this dude, this fucking bitch of a motherfucker. I'm sorry, I don't like using that language, but dude, he's just like, how the hell do you grow up and decide to throw put your hands on anyone to begin with, let alone a lady, let alone a mother, let alone the mother and that baby, because you thought that it wasn't yours, with no proof or anything other than just like one thing. Like, he didn't talk to her. He didn't do anything. He just switched one day. He just flipped his lid and decided to go on the attack. I don't like that. I don't vibe with that. I'm not a part of that, and I don't condone that. Guy can go ahead and get uh, like, for lack of a better way of saying it, he can get literally bent. I don't care. He's an asshole.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that's
really.
what that, sorry, bro.
Oh, no, no,
That
no,
one
no.
got me. That one got me heated. That's where I'm at on this one.
So, one second, one second, one second.
You're good. You're good.
So now, I just. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me read chat first. WAV, it got to a point they made a commercial to tell people not to go after athletes because they mess up your bet. Jesus. Tudor got told by the man to keep me on a leash. So I started barking at him since he would have called me a dog. God damn it, Latina. Man. There needs to be just an entity that overhears people talking and just a portal appears in front of their nuts and they just get kicked by the entity. Okay? That's all I'm saying. The moment you said anything like, yeah, keep her on a leash, oh my god, my nuts, I'm sorry. I regret being born. That's exactly what needed to happen. Man. But I'm sorry you had to deal with that shit. Jesus. It's an evil world we live in.
I'm sorry, Lo. That's terrible.
Mm-hmm. I still can't get over the fact that he threw their infant son at her.
No, like, why is that anyone's instant reaction? That's violent, man. For no goddamn reason.
Yeah. God. Fuck.
There we go. Do we perhaps have
$10,000.
any chill stories to help lighten the mood a little bit?
I was gonna say that for the end. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, I was gonna say. So wait, wait? All of these gotta be like this?
Mayhaps.
Fuck it, man. Keep going. Let's do it.
All right. We're gonna do the worst one. So let me see. I mm, okay. So we have a trigger warning. and the trigger warning is sexual assault. Are you ready, Hazel?
Not really, if I'm being honest.
You want to read some else?
Possible.
Okay, let me see if I can find something else.
Yeah, sorry. I wasn't sure what the vibe of the WAVcast was gonna be, I guess, and I misread or something. But essay is one of my big ones, if I'm being honest.
I get that. I get that. Let's, let's.
Hi.
Hey, Tutor, how you doing? So we're gonna do a positive story, okay?
Gotcha, gotcha.
So the positive story we have is I started washing and putting away my roommate's favorite mug whenever she uses it. When she caught me, I lied about why. I, 30 male, share an apartment with my friend, 30F. We'll call her Gwen. Gwen has a lot of mugs, more than will fit at the top, more than will fit in the cup cupboard all at once. So she rotates them seasonally. She loves swapping them out. I asked why, and she says it's like getting new mugs every couple months. But there are two mugs in her collection that never leave the kitchen. They are rarely in the cupboard because the second they are washed, she uses them again. We have a dishwasher, but it's broken. Part of our chore division is that we take care of our own dishes. The thing is, I know she doesn't like doing her dishes. It's a sensory thing. But she insisted that we do our own dishes, and I thought that was pretty fair. I also know that Gwen's most favorite mug is her Spider-Man mug. She never told me that. I can just tell because the Spider-Man mug gets picked before any of the other ones when they're clean. I know this because I see it in the sink every day for her to wash before bed with her other dishes from the day. There were times that her dishes sat for a couple of days before she could force herself to work through the sensory issues and get them done. It never got to the point of smelling bad, and she apologized every time for any dishes she left overnight. I truly did not mind when it happened. I understand the sensory issues, and I'm proud of her for keeping on top of it as much as she was. Now comes the part I need to get off my chest. The background info was important, I promise. Every time Gwen realizes she can use her Spider-Man mug, she dances an adorable happy dance while making her tea for the morning. She doesn't seem to realize that she's dancing, or doesn't realize I noticed her dancing. Either way is my favorite part of the day when I'm getting ready for work and she dances a happy dance while getting her breakfast because she gets to use her Spider-Man mug every single morning. It seriously cheers her up, and she's been more positive throughout the day since I started doing this. Gwen found me washing her dishes last week. I had been doing them for a while, but this is the first time she walked in and caught me bubble-handed washing her Spider-Man mug. Not gonna lie, I panicked. She thanked me for helping her, and then asked why I started doing her dishes too. She even asked if I was annoyed by her dishes when she left them. This was seriously not the case, but I couldn't tell her. Hazel, I need to do something real quick. Can you entertain people?
I got you, bro.
Thanks.
Anytime, bro. Okay, so like honestly, so far just seems like a genuinely like nice little thing to do for someone you care about, you know? I always like stories like this because it allows you to like kind of just feel the goodness in people, you know? I know it's not the story's not quite done yet because I've had to go do something, but I don't really have anything better to talk about right now, if I'm being honest. On a realist note, I think it's just a nice thing to do nice things for people you care about without thinking about it. In fact, something similar actually happens to me with one of my roommates. I've been going through these past couple of months, but my roommates have really been like there for me a lot. You know, it's a recent move, but I've known these guys for years, and they've been helping me out quite a bit. You know, and I'm a bit of a coffee addict, barista, cow VTuber. You know, whole goes with the whole shit. And there's specific mugs I use for like throughout the day. I kind of do the whole thing too, where I transfer my mugs out every now and then, so it feels like I got a new one. I get that entirely, And actually today, my roommate did the exact same thing for me. And it isn't the first time they've done it for me, but it's something I just very much appreciate because I normally don't like my things being touched. I'm very like specific on what I have and very, very much raised on my stuff is limited and so is my ability to like care for it, you know? So like whatever I have to be responsible for and take care of it the entire time, you know? It's just the standard mentality I've grown up with and had. But I allow them to touch my things because I very much I know that it's a care thing. It's not malicious. It's not they're gonna literally take care of it with the best of their ability. And they did. And he did it before my workday at like 6 a.m. and he doesn't get up that early. And I was very, very happy about it. It was a very touching like thing, you know?
Oh, shoot.
And that's kind of the same way I imagine this is just that genuine human kindness that I think we need a little bit more of in the world.
Real shit.
Yeah, yeah, it's actually just nice.
Mm,
Here we go. Are we back, Well?
yeah, we back. And also, I'm gonna reach out
Yeah.
real quick. Good got the Mrs. Schooled off after wanting to go bite the person for calling her a dog. Yeah. Jesus. I hope y'all had a nice night. That's fucking crazy, Tutor. But, real quick, I'm back to the story. Let me see. Where is it? There it is. She even asked if I was annoyed by her dishes when she left them. This was absolutely not the case, but I couldn't tell her that I watched her happy dances. That's creepy, right? But it's also cute and makes me want to see. It makes me so happy to see her. So to see her so happy. If she knew I watched her dance, she would feel self-conscious and stop doing them. She's pretty shy about stuff like that. She won't sing in front of anyone, but singing is one of her favorite things to do. And I've caught her singing along to her music before she realizes I'm home. More than she realizes, I also pretend not to notice when that happens. She has a really pretty voice. So yeah, I couldn't tell her while I was doing the dishes, or I would lose my favorite part of the day. I told her I like to get mine done every night. It's something my mom always told me to do. I was already there, so it wasn't a big deal to do hers too. It saves water, and she does a few of the household chores that I hate because she likes them. So I don't mind doing one tiny extra chore she doesn't like. I feel like I was pretty obviously not telling the truth, but I think she believed me, lol. She didn't tell me to stop, and she hasn't brought it up since she caught me. So I still get to see her happy dances when she goes to the kitchen and sees her Spider-Man mug ready to start her day. Edit 1. Alright, I'm heading to bed. Thank you all for the comments. To clarify, we are just friends. We are roommates now, but we were friends first. Anyway, it's been fun, but it's 5 a.m. and I have an appointment at 10 a.m. This should be fun. Good night. Edit number 2. It's now 9 a.m. I just woke up to so many notifications. Jesus H. Christ, what happened while I was napping? Thank you everyone for your responses. I did not expect I did not expect my habit that I thought would be seen as weird or creepy to get so much attention. I'm so glad you got to smile for my post. And as you can tell, I like to give people a reason to smile too. Hope you all have an awesome day. Now, you gave your thoughts, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty solid on mine.
Uh, alright, cool. So, edit 3. Guys, she found the post. Scatter. No, for real. She commented on this post. She made an account specifically to comment. How did this happen? How did it happen so goddamn fast? I don't think she was on a Reddit. She was always on YouTube watching video games and listening to stories. She used a picture of the mug as a profile pic. I'm panicking. I'll update when I'm brave enough to go out to the kitchen. I can hear her cooking. Edit 4. I linked a picture with an update and the auto mod did not like it. So I removed the link, but the update's still on my profile for anyone interested. So I'm trying to see if I can find the wait. Yep, I found it. Hello. So the Spider-Man mug is the American flag, and Starman's in front of it. But all right. So let me see. Let me close out. Are you ready for the next update, Hazel?
I am ready for the next update. What happened?
So 3 months later. Good morning, y'all. A couple days ago, I made a post. Oh wait, no, that was 3 months ago. I'm fucking tired. So this happened a couple days after. A couple days ago, I made a post at 3 in the morning to confess to doing my roommate's dishes because I secretly love to watch her do her happy dance when she sees her favorite mug is clean for her to use again. That post changed our lives. I'm only being a little dramatic by saying that. I gotta say thanks to everyone who upvoted and commented on my original post. I'm still shook at just how many people read about me and my mug happy best friend. The amount of people saying my post made them smile or remind them of their own friendships or significant others has kept me smiling for days. I'm kind of into making people happy if that wasn't already obvious, so the fact that so many people had a moment of positivity because of me has been awesome. Whew. When I made that original post, it was because I just wanted to tell someone about the mug dancing, but I knew Gwen wouldn't like it if I told anyone we knew. So I came to Reddit to shout into the void, and oh boy, did the void shout back. There were so many comments asking if I really thought we were just friends, and I'll be honest, when I made that post, we were absolutely just friends. We had never talked about being more than friends, and I was happy being friends because we have an amazing friendship. Hadn't really thought about the possibility for more because dating was always something I planned to do when I had my life together or when I had more money. I never let myself consider what I was missing out on by waiting for the right time. Should I take notes? Her finding my posts opened up the chance for Gwen and I to talk about things that we hadn't before over breakfast. That morning we found where we stood with each other and what we thought things could look like moving forward, depending on what we both agreed was the best course of action. We didn't make any solid plans or decisions and didn't want to rush into something that would ruin the good we already had going for us. But I'll admit, I was hoping for a specific outcome. There was one comment on that first post that sorry. There was one comment on that first post that had really caught my attention. To paraphrase, they told me to think about how I would feel if someone else got to see Gwen do her happy mug dance instead of me. And it hit me so fucking hard. I didn't mind the idea of someone else seeing her so happy. I just don't know if anyone she dates would notice what I did and decide to do what I did. What if they didn't care or didn't think it was important enough or any of the other things I do to make her laugh and smile? I really didn't think I didn't really like the thought of not being there to make sure she has the extra reason to smile in the morning. Gwen wants me to admit that I'm a sappy moron because I teared up writing this. I'm a sensitive man in touch with my emotions, and you know you love it, so shut up. So shut up, you. To all the people saying it is possible for a platonic relationship like ours, you're absolutely correct. Our friend group is very open and physical with physical and verbal affection, and we help each other all the time with big and small things. We all say "I love you" to each other. It's just more communication for our group, not just between Gwen and I. Honestly, if I hadn't made my original post, I'm not sure when or if we would have gotten to the point we are now. Maybe we would have continued as we were, and that would have been just as happy of an outcome, just a different one, like a choose your own adventure with multiple options for a good resolution. Which brings me to the actual update. Gwen and I agree we want to try dating each other. We aren't putting a new label. We aren't putting a new label on our relationship yet, but our first date is next week. I'm making it all a surprise. Gwen helped me write this post and will be reading the comments, so I can't give any details. But it's going to be the best first date she's ever been on, or I'll eat my candy corn patterned socks. I think she might be the one for me, and I'm going to take every chance I can to make sure she thinks the same about me. Y'all are the best, and we love you. Do something kind for your loved ones, for us, and everyone should find something to happy dance about. It makes life a little more fun. Love, Gwen and Peter. Heart spider emoji. Or spider web emoji. Hazel, how you feeling about that?
Hon- Sorry. I am absolutely really happy. I like the platonic nature of this a little bit more than knowing that they got together, if I'm being completely honest. But I'm glad they did it and that it's going in with the best of intentions and mutual respect and understanding, you know? Like I already said most of my thoughts on the like most of the part, but the updates definitely made it a little bit better because it's like, hey, I met someone I like and they like me. It doesn't have to. They're testing the waters from the sounds of it, you know, and that's honestly just very good for them. I'm happy for them, you know.
Hmm.
That's about most where I'm at and all I really got for this because it's just a genuine nice story, and I honestly very much appreciate it. Like I feel very happy about it.
Hmm.
Like surprisingly, anyways, it's just overall nice and cool little thing to kind of have. Let's get your day going. You know, I like positivity.
Hmm. So we have a couple more stories left, and these stories are not dark or anything crazy. They're petty revenge.
Okay, okay.
So let's see. Here we go. All right, so we have two stories left. Okay, and I'll let you choose which one we read first. Hazel.
Okay.
Do you want to do a story based around cake or dog?
We're doing both at some point, right?
Yeah, yeah. You just picking
I'm gonna,
which one we read first.
I'm gonna do cake. I'm gonna do cake.
You gonna do cake? All right.
I do in fact choose the cake, and I hope it is not a lie. There, there's two very obscure references, or slightly obscure. If you know, you know.
Mhm. So here's what will be. I'm sorry. Here's the title of the story. My family is making a homophobic cake decorator. Homophobic cake decorator make hundreds of fried cakes. So this one grocery store in my town offers custom cakes out of their bakery section, not a Walmart. Their only cake decorator is a nasty bitch of a woman with even the nastier option, with even nastier opinions about gay people. And she's a real piece of work, let me tell you. One of my siblings, who is LGBTQ plus two, works in the store. Wait, oh, the two was a typo. Works in the store too, and they've been fed up with this lady for a while. Well, a couple of days ago, this sibling told my family that for their upcoming birthday, they want us to custom order them a pride themed cake from the store so that this homophobic woman will have to make a cake that stands for everything she openly hates. My family is going to do this, but we're doing so much more than that too. One of my other siblings already ordered a pride cake so that we'll have all the cake just because. My mother ordered a pride cake to give to our favorite and openly gay barista at a coffee shop we like. My wife ordered a pride cake just because she loves me and knows I love cake. You see where this is going. I have a lot of siblings. My siblings have families and friends. I have family and friends. And our family and friends have their own share of family and friends, and so on. And because we're not pieces of shit, and because in my family we all share a powerful strand of petty DNA, we all are ordering pride cakes. This homophobic cake decorator will be making hundreds of pride cakes this month. And the icing on the pride cake, the cake decorator's manager saw the first cake. The first one my sibling ordered. And loves the concept. The manager figures they can sell extra cakes this month if they advertise that they can theme them for Pride Month. She's definitely right. So she told the decorator to make one for the display case. Now all the LGBT now all the LGBT plus in town will see it. In this homophobic waste of space, we'll have to make even more pride cakes. Sometimes life is beautiful, It brings me genuine joy to think of this woman spending her month making more cakes than this town orders in a typical year, all of them themed for Pride. How we feel at Hazel?
I fucking love that kind of petty revenge, man. As someone who is somewhere on that very colorful flag, I just appreciate the fact that someone went out of the way to do that to an asshole. Because it's a definite good way to go about it. I'll say that much.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely think it's flawless if I'm being honest. Just such good vibes to know that because that's some shit I would do. But also, I'm sorry, did they say this is something I thought of earlier? Did they say cakes, like fried
No, no,
pride
no,
cake?
no, just regular pride cakes.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say because I was low key. Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted one.
A fried pride cakes.
I don't know how you would fry a cake. I physically don't know how that is possible in a good way, but I don't know, man. I got a big back right now. I ain't gonna lie. I would totally want some shit like that.
It might taste good. I'm not gonna lie. But I haven't had a
I
fried cake.
mean, I haven't had a fried cake either. I haven't had something that's fried that's bad. That's the like I guess that's the Texan in me, but I don't want to say it like that, but like holy shit, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that just sounds like a good time.
So, are you ready for the last story?
I ain't ready for the last story, good sir.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, hmm. My neighbor's dog ruined my sleep, so I used it to ruin his. Every night, from midnight to 3 a.m., his dog would bark nonstop outside of my bedroom. Deep, loud, echoing barks, like he was announcing the end of the world. I asked my neighbor twice to bring the dog in. Both times he brushed off with the smirk and said, "He's just doing his job." Cool, then I'll do mine. I started recording the barking on my phone. The next morning at 6 a.m., right after my neighbor got home from his night shift, I played it back at full volume through a speaker pointed at his wall. I repeated that for 2 mornings. No yelling, no threats, just his own dog giving him a taste of what I've been dealing with. On day 3, the dog was inside before 10 p.m. Hasn't barked at night since. Sometimes the best revenge is pressing play.
Oh, I love that. I like absolutely vibe with that level of pettiness because you know for a fucking fact, that dude was doing it on purpose after a while. And as soon as it became an inconvenience for him, he changed his way. I love that kind of pettiness. I love that kind of yeah, they caught on. They know exactly what fucking happened and they know that they're in the wrong, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me big happy.
Mm. Alright. So, that was the final Reddit story for now. Now, before we head on out for the night, I want to make a couple announcements, okay? Now, I'm still in the middle of changing jobs as we speak, so I can't keep anything solidified really, besides, like, let's say another WAVcast, because it's easy to plan those out in advance. But for now, I might do another WAVcast tomorrow. Same thing, just reading Reddit stories since I got the time. Or it could be a topic in the Discord. Who knows? What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna host a vote. So this way, y'all can vote on Twitter for what the WAVcast of tomorrow will be. Let me do a poll. Oh, that's it.
Hell yeah.
And where's the other topic? The other topic that had a lot of where is it? There we go. 1 second. One second. 1 second. Oh, this pause. I apologize. I had to fucking. Oh, Google, don't do that now.
What's going on, dog?
No, literally, Google tried to crash.
Oh no.
And when it does that, it'll actually like crash my entire PC.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not good. Okay,
Okay.
so 1 second. God damn it. What were you gonna say, Hazel?
Oh, nothing. I was just more worried about your thing.
Well, I
But I
appreciate
can't
it.
wait to hear what I can't wait to see the next WAVcast though. This was fun.
I appreciate that. And then the other option.
So what are the two options?
So the first option is gonna be just Reddit stories part two,
Okay.
and the second option is tier list.
Oh yeah, that sounds like fun.
So I'll say I'll give it 18 hours, I guess. I think that's a good enough time. Because I wanted everyone to be here to choose the next WAVcast topic. Now, so we're gonna copy this, and we're gonna drop it in the Twitch chat. You can vote
Let's
for it
do it.
yourself. Mm-hmm. And now, of course, if you're available tomorrow and you want to be a part of the livecast, hit me up. I'd say it's gonna happen around, let's see, a similar time, 8-9 p.m. CST, something like that. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all for showing up today. I appreciate the homie Hazel for being here today, reading these Reddit stories. How you feeling, Hazel? How you got anything you want to say to people? Anything you want to promote?
Not really. I mean, to be honest, I'd rather just hype you up, bro, because this was absolutely awesome. I like the idea of coming on and doing a Reddit story, and you actually did it, and that's actually really cool. So if you're here, be here tomorrow or the next time WAV is gonna do a WAVcast. I may be here, I may not be here, but either way, WAV is gonna be here because it's the WAVcast, and we got this really cool lounge and stuff. So we gotta do it. We gotta be here for the homie.
I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, damn. But also,
Right?
you going?
Oh no, that's all I had. That's all I had. I
Mm.
wanted to hype you up. I don't really have anything going on right now, but being completely honest, I'm just kind of vibing with the vibe of hanging my bud.
Oh, I get you. I get you. Well, I'm just chilling. Honestly, I want to thank y'all for chilling with me. It's been a pretty good night tonight, you know? So, y'all vote for the next webcast topic. Y'all know me, YVT. I'm gonna see y'all around now. Peace! Wait, wait. Wait. 1 second. Oh, no. We could do something funny.
Oh, what you want to do?
I'm gonna rate someone.
But
Oh,
wait, what are we doing?
We're gonna raid somebody.
Oh, who are we rating? Who are we rating?
Mm, let me see. Hmm. Oh, damn. Never mind. The homies is done. Damn, they disappeared. Okay, never mind. We ain't raiding nobody.
Wait, everyone just got what there was the other people on and they just disappeared?
Yeah, there was, but they just stopped streaming. I don't know where they're at.
Okay, I got you, I got you.
Damn. Well, it is what it is, chat. I'm gonna see y'all around.
It is what it is. You
Mm,
guys take care.
yeah, yeah. Adios.